Let me paint a scene for you. It's a sunny summer morning in 1914 in the city of Sarajevo. A royal couple is out for a drive. Suddenly, gunfire. 2 shots. The Archduke of Austria-Hungary and his wife are dead. And just like that, the first domino falls. But here's the wild part. This wasn't just a tragic political assassination. This was the spark that set the entire world on fire. Literally. So today, we're going to unravel how one event, one gunshot, triggered World War I, a conflict that reshaped the entire 20th century. Spoiler alert, it's not as simple as he got shot and everyone lost their minds. There's a lot more to it. Let's dig in. So, why was Europe so on edge in the first place? Picture this. It's the early 1900s. Europe is basically a high school lunchroom, full of cliques and grudges. You've got empires like Britain, France, Russia, Germany, and Austria-Hungary, all strutting around with massive armies and bruised egos. And everyone's forming alliances like, if anyone messes with you, I've got your back. These groups were the Triple Alliance, Germany, Austria-Hungary, and Italy, and the Triple Entente, France, Russia, and Britain. Then you add in nationalism, especially in Eastern Europe, where smaller ethnic groups were itching for independence, and an arms race where everyone's building bigger navies and stockpiling weapons just in case. Basically, Europe was a room full of people holding dynamite, and everyone had a match. Okay, back to that gunshot. On June 28, 1914, Archduke Franz Ferdinand, the heir to the Austro-Hungarian throne, visits Sarajevo. It's not the safest idea. Tensions in the Balkans are already high. A group of Serbian nationalists, including a teenager named Gavrilo Princip, are waiting. After a failed first attempt, fate does something absolutely bizarre. The Archduke's car takes a wrong turn and stops right in front of Princip, who just happens to be there. 2 shots later, the Archduke and his wife Sophie are dead, and the world starts unraveling. So what happens next? A whole month of political chess, known as the July Crisis. Austria-Hungary, furious and backed by Germany, gives Serbia a list of demands, basically saying, admit guilt and let us investigate your country. Serbia agrees to most of it, but not all. Austria doesn't care. They declare war on July 28th. Then the alliances kick in like a group brawl at a bar. Russia mobilizes to protect Serbia. Germany declares war on Russia. Germany declares war on France. Germany invades neutral Belgium. Britain says, all right, that's it, and declares war on Germany. Within a week, most of Europe is fighting. Like, how did that escalate so fast? So here's the thing. The assassination wasn't the cause, it was the excuse. The real causes were already baked in. Militarism. Everyone thought war was heroic and glorious. Alliances. Guaranteed that if 2 countries fought, everyone else had to jump in. Imperialism. Everyone wanted more colonies and influence. Nationalism. Every nation thought it was the best, strongest, most deserving. Historians even have a nice acronym for it. M-A-I-N. Once the spark hit, there was no going back. No one wanted to back down. Everyone thought it would be over in a few weeks. Spoiler, it wasn't. Soldiers were marching into battle like it was a parade. There were flowers, cheering crowds, and shiny buttons. No one expected to be stuck in trenches for the next 4 years. But that's exactly what happened. Trench warfare, machine guns, barbed wire, gas attacks, stalemates that lasted months just to move a few feet. What was supposed to be a short, glorious war turned into a human meat grinder. 16 million dead, empires collapsed, and the entire world order changed. World War I didn't just mess up Europe for a few years. It redrew borders, toppled monarchies, and set the stage for, wait for it, World War II. The Treaty of Versailles, which ended the war, left Germany humiliated and angry. That bitterness would eventually give rise to someone named Adolf Hitler, but that's a story for another video. The war also gave birth to things we still live with today. Modern warfare. Middle Eastern tensions. Massive shifts in global power. One moment in Sarajevo, and the world was never the same again. So yeah, one bullet, one teenager with a pistol, and a continent waiting to explode. But the truth is, World War I started long before Franz Ferdinand got in that car. It started with years of tension, pride, fear, and a belief that war was still a good idea. It's a reminder that history doesn't just happen. It builds slowly, quietly, until one moment tips everything over. Thanks for watching. If you like this kind of storytelling, hit subscribe. I've got way more coming about empires, wars, revolutions, and everything in between. Stay curious. History has some wild stories, and we're just getting started.